Oh, the devil are we? I'm Matt, and we're back with some more Nuke's Top 5. This time, things caught on security camera. Don't think anything's ever been caught on my Ring camera. That is strange or paranormal. I get a lot of motion alerts for cats. Neighbours have got cats, so they end up just living in our garden. What can you do? Anyway, let's take a look.
The top 5 scariest things caught on surveillance cameras. Something in the attic.
Why would you have a security camera in your attic?
Pennsylvania resident Jerome Kennedy began hearing very disturbing noises coming from his attic.
Probably why then. I put a camera up there if I heard noises coming from the attic.
Just above the bedroom where he, his wife, and their baby slept. After weeks of hearing these creepy noises, he decided to mount a hidden security camera in the attic to find out just what was going on.
I'll tell you right now, okay? If you were sleeping in a room with your missus and your baby, and for weeks there was weird noises in the attic, it wouldn't happen. I'll tell you why. One night of weird noises happening, I'd be forced to stick my head in that loft to find out what's going on. Regardless of whether it's going to get bitten off, I would be forced to look up there because she wouldn't put up with a second night of weird noises happening in the attic.
When he reviewed the security footage, he was shocked by what he found.
What the I assume that's not him. Is that someone living in his attic, or is that like you know, like your house connects to each other, and I think if you remove the bricks out that connect the houses, you can actually get from one house to the other. Are you telling me that he's got a fucking weird old neighbour from next door spying on his family? He's probably drilled little holes into the ceiling. He's got a drill.
69-year-old neighbor creeping around their attic with a drill. The neighbor had been spying on the family as they slept for weeks.
What a absolute Kim weirdo.
Peering through holes that he had drilled in their wall and ceiling. Jerome Kennedy immediately went to police with the disturbing surveillance footage.
Best thing to do, always seek law enforcement. Now, if that was some weirdo creeping on my family, I'd ring the police after I've had a word.
The neighbor was arrested and charged with burglary, criminal trespassing, and stalking. Sailing the scary sea.
What would you do in that situation? I can't imagine, right? What would you do in that situation? I'm not talking about going around and kicking his head in, which you're well within your rights to do. But could you sleep in that bedroom? Because every time you're like looking at the ceiling thinking, you know what, it's weird. I don't know if you'd be like, have to move.
The Australian cruise liner, the Pacific Sun, was 500 miles off the coast of
a state. It must be rolling really, really heavy for them to be moving like that. What are you doing? Was he going to start picking the chairs up, for Christ's
After this
sake?
incident, passengers aboard the ship were offered medical care and counseling. A spokesman for the cruise line said that in the future, all furniture on the ship will be bolted down.
It only takes somebody to get wiped out several times for them to think that was a good idea.
According to a report by the UK's Daily Mail, the cruise line also offered the passengers a 25% discount off their next cruise. Driveway haunting.
Yeah.
A New Mexico family was sitting down to dinner when they noticed something strange on their driveway security camera. A bizarre, partially transparent figure seemed to pass right in front of their home.
Yeah.
The family had been told that a man once died on their property.
I bet somebody's died everywhere. That to me looks like the camera quality is really low, and if you're wearing certain types of clothing, you don't pick up. I bet the bottom half of his clothing just doesn't pick up on the camera.
They believed that this strange figure could be the ghost of the previous resident. But
If it's a ghost of the previous resident, why is he walking outside?
what do you think?
I just think it's camera artifact.
The sleeper and the creeper.
We had that as number one, didn't we? People sleeping and the guy in the loft creeping.
In Las Vegas, Nevada, a man was asleep on his couch when two burglars simply walked inside an unlocked back door. One of the burglars can be seen stealing the wife's purse, then searching for more items while the man lies sleeping on the couch. The burglar even comes face to face with the family cat, who doesn't really seem to mind the home invasion.
The fuck? How bad must you be if you're sleeping and the guy's helping himself to your Pop-Tarts?
The Las Vegas couple didn't even realize that they'd been robbed until strange charges began appearing on their credit cards. When they checked their security footage, they were shocked to see the brazen intruders inside their home.
Opportunistic. Always lock your doors. Always lock your doors.
Creek Church mystery. Police
I mean, I know it's probably unpopular opinion, and some people hate Teslas because of Elon Musk and whatever you, but I've got a Tesla, which means I always put a pin to drive on it. Which means if you want to nick it and you've got a key, you still need the pin number to drive it. Extra safety. It's a bit of a pain in the ass because you have to put the pin in every time, but I'd rather that and keep the car than someone nicking my phone and then end up nicking the car.
Recovered this surveillance video of someone dressed in what looks like riot gear roaming through the halls of Creek Church in Midlothian, Texas. The person seems to be casually strolling through the church halls, occasionally opening doors. What makes this clip truly disturbing is that the next morning, a woman named Missy Bevers was found dead in the church. Bevers had shown up early that day to teach a morning aerobics class at Creek Church. The identity of her oddly dressed attacker remains a mystery. The only clue police have to go on is this bizarre CCTV footage.
I don't think she...
So, somebody's obviously bought or nicked a police uniform and they're using it to brazenly go about trying to steal. And the fact is, if somebody comes across them, they could go, look, we're a credible bomb threat or something. We were just checking it out, just trying to make sure everything's okay. And most people would just probably take that on face value.
She was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I feel like someone was after her, and why? I don't know why.
Damn shame. Yeah, let me know what you think. I mean, that first guy, creepy old mask on the camera. I think that's just someone dicking around, to be honest, like trying to freak people out. That's probably why they never went back again, because it was just like someone going, got a bit of spare time. They probably had mates in the car in the corner. The guy in the attic, wow. If that was me, I'd be like, you know what? You like living in attics, do you? You like living in attics, do you? Because you're going to be living here for a while. I would have bricked the fucking thing up and let him scratch around in it. Some people are weirdos. As soon as I saw the drill, I thought, he's peeping. He's definitely peeping. For weeks, he heard something in the attic. If they heard something in the attic for weeks, just go and have a look. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm in the house on my own tonight. The other half is at her sister's. And I'm creeped out. Yeah. Luckily enough, these are pretty cancelling, so I can't even think until that door opens, and then, you know. See you on the next one. You take care.